The US state of Missouri has filed a civil lawsuit against China and the World Health Organization over their handling of the coronavirus pandemic. The lawsuit alleges China lied to the world about the dangerous nature of COVID-19 and its ability to spread from human to human, silenced whistleblowers, and did little to stop the spread of the outbreak. China has been implicated by many around the world for failing to handle the virus outbreak effectively, including the US president. They stand accused of lying about their death toll figures, allowing 5 million people to move from where the virus started in Wuhan, even though the government knew the risk of a deadly pandemic spreading, and covering up the seriousness of COVID-19 to the international community. One study by the University of Southampton claims that if China had acted more quickly, up to 95% of cases could have been stopped. China has now responded to the accusations.
This so-called accusation has no factual and legal basis, and it's nothing short of absurdity. Since the coronavirus epidemic, China has been acting in a transparent manner to timely inform the WHO and relevant countries and regions of the epidemic situation.
Republican Attorney General of Missouri and the initiator of the lawsuit spoke to The Sun online. We asked him why he decided to file the lawsuit, what the consequences of the lawsuit will be, and if he believes that any other states will file similar lawsuits against the communist regime.
I do think you'll see other states follow suit. I mean, we've laid out a framework in our complaint that's strong, and I know there's other states that have already indicated they're going to follow suit, Mississippi being one of them, and I think there will be others that follow our lead. With this lawsuit, we put a lot of thought into this, and it's a very buttoned-up lawsuit as far as our legal theory. We've got significant factual allegations as far as Chinese government deception and malfeasance, and our legal claims are solid, and ultimately we're asking for damages. And we estimate the cost of that in the tens of billions of dollars for Missouri alone. And I think that one other thing to mention here too is we want the truth. We think that they ought to be held accountable and the truth ought to come out. Look, I think when you look in the facts here in the campaign that the Chinese government waged of misinformation, of malfeasance, of deception, of deceit, of misleading the world as to the true nature of this deadly virus. It could have been contained. All this was preventable, but their actions, their inactions, really unleashed a worldwide pandemic, and no one's been spared anywhere in the globe, including in Missouri. You have, untold death and human suffering. Nearly 6,000 cases here in the state of Missouri alone. 200 people losing their lives. People being separated from loved ones, not being able to visit them in nursing homes or go to funerals, and then the economic impact, people losing their jobs and their livelihoods, not being able to put food on the table for their families, industries that may not come back, people being furloughed. It's significant, and we got a state legislature going back in next week to craft a state budget in these really uncertain circumstances where revenues are really falling off a cliff. So for all those reasons, we lay that blame squarely at the feet of the Chinese government. They could have prevented it. They didn't. They lied to the world, and we want to hold them accountable.